Hi everyone, welcome to Korean Express YouTube channel. So here comes the fourth part of our video series in which we are learning about the most common Korean counters. In each video of this series, we'll explore different Korean counters, understand their meanings, and learn how to use them with example sentences. So, if you've not watched the first three parts of this series yet, then you can go and watch them on Korean Express YouTube channel. I'm also going to share the link of this complete playlist in the description so that it becomes easier for you to get an access to all the videos. Now, before we begin, I would like to share with you this one thing. If you don't know about the concept of counters in Korean language, then please go and watch this particular video of mine because in this video I gave an introduction to the concept of counters in this language, which is a very important part of Korean grammar. So I will share the link of this video also in the description so you can go and watch it. All right, now let's begin with the fourth part. So here comes the first counter word, and that is the counter for clothes. It is pearl. Pearl. Now, pearl is used to count sets of clothes, outfits, or individual clothing items. Okay, so this counter is related to the counting of clothes. You can count the sets of clothes, or you can count outfits, or you can just count individual clothing items with the help of this counter. Now, let's see these two example sentences to understand how to use this counter in Korean sentences. The first one is I bought three sets of clothes. In Korean, this is going to be 저는 옷을 벌 샀어요. I is 저는 and to buy is 사다, past tense 샀어요. Now, you have to say three sets of clothes. So, this phrase in Korean is going to be 옷을 벌. 옷 means cloth. 셋 is the number 3 in Korean. And pearl is the counter that we are using to indicate that here we are counting the set of clothes. Okay, so the format for using a counter word in a sentence is very simple. First comes the noun or the thing that you're counting. So here we are counting clothes. So clothes is 옷. Then comes the number. The number over here is 3. 셋. And then comes the counter word. That is pearl. So it becomes 옷을 벌. 3 sets of clothes. Okay? Let's look at the next example. My mom has 8 dresses. 저희 어머니는 드레스 8벌 있어요. My mom is 저희 어머니. And to indicate that you have something, you use the verb 있다. Present tense 있어. 8 dresses. Dress is 드레스. 8 is 여덟. Now you have to use a counter to indicate that you are counting a clothing item. And that counter is 벌. So this phrase is 드레스 여덟 벌. 8 dresses. Okay? Next comes the counter for paired items, and that is 켤레. 켤레. So 켤레 is a counter that is used to count clothing items that come in pairs, such as shoes, socks, gloves, and stockings. So all those clothing items that come in pairs, we use the counter 켤레 to count such items. Let's see these example sentences. I have 4 pairs of socks. 저는 양말 4켤레 있어요. I is 저는, socks is 양말, 4 is 네. Now you are counting 4 pairs of socks, and for that you have to use the counter 켤레. So this becomes 양말 4켤레. And to have something, we use the verb 있다, present tense 있어요. Okay? Next example is my brother bought 7 pairs of gloves. 저희 오빠는 장갑 7켤레 샀어요. My brother, 저희 오빠는. And gloves in Korean is 장갑. 7, 7. 7 pairs of gloves. 장갑 7켤레. You have to use this phrase. And to buy, 사다, past tense, 샀어요. This is very easy. Just to know the counter word for the correct item that you're counting. Here we are counting paired items. And you know the format for using a counter in a sentence. It becomes very easy to frame the sentence once you know the remaining grammar. Alright? Next comes the counter for Korean currency. And that is won. So won is used to count Korean currency. That is to indicate the amount of money. And one very important thing that this counter, it uses numbers from the Sino-Korean number system. Okay, so most of the counters, they use the pure Korean number system. And there are some few counters that use the Sino-Korean number system. So one is one such counter. Let's see these example sentences to understand how to use this counter in sentences. That bread is 1,001. 그 빵은 1,000원이에요. That is 그. Bread is 빵. And 1,000 in the Sino-Korean number system is 1,000. So 1,001 is 1,001. And for the bread to be of 1,001, we have to use the verb ida. And in present tense, it becomes 이에요. Next example is, this t-shirt is 15,001. 이 티셔츠는 15,000원이에요. This is 이. T-shirt is 티셔츠. And 15,000 is 15,000. And 1 is the counter to indicate the price. Again, we are using the verb either over here. So it becomes 15,000원이에요. Right? Next counter word is the counter for places or locations. And that is 군데. So 군데 is used to count the places or locations. And it is often used when referring to the number of places or locations someone has been to or the spots in a place. Okay, if you want to indicate the number of spots in a place or if you want to indicate the number of places that you have been to, then you use the counter kunde for that purpose. Let's look at the example sentences. My sister visited 2 places. 저희 여동생은 2 군데 방문했어요. My sister, 저희 여동생. 2 places, 2 군데. And to visit, 방문하다, past tense, 방문했어요. Next example is, there are 3 shops behind the school. 이 학교 뒤에 가게 3 군데 있어요. 이 학교 means this school. Now, if you have to say behind this school, then it is 이 학교 뒤에. Behind is indicated using this word 뒤. Shop is 가게. 3 shops. 가게 세. And if you have to indicate the place where these 3 shops are located, that place is the place behind the school. So you use the counter kunde for that. And it becomes 가게 세 군데. And to be at a place, we use the verb 있다. Present tense 있어요. So, kunde is used to indicate the number of places someone has been to, like in the first example, or to indicate the number of spots in a place, like in the second example. Now let's look at the last counter word, that is the counter for bowls of food, and that is 그릇. So 그릇 is used to count the number of bowls of food. Let's look at these example sentences. I ate 2 bowls of ramen. 저는 라면 2 그릇 먹었어요. I is 저는, ramen is 라면. two bowls, 두 그릇. And to eat, 먹다 past tense 먹었어요. Next example is Mom made one bowl of rice. 어머니는 밥 한 그릇 만들었어요. Mom is 어머니. Rice is 밥. One bowl of rice. 밥 한 그릇. To make 만들다 past tense 만들었어요. So, in this video, we learned 5 Korean counters, what they mean and how to use them in Korean sentences, everything about them. So I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe Korean Express YouTube channel. Thank you.